I'm craving Vann Candy, and these are the greatest horror mind benders of all time. You know, there's a special kind of horror film, one that doesn't scream or chase, but lingers. It sits in the bloodstream like a bad chemical trip, a relic of the 1970s, when paranoia, psychedelia, and societal breakdown all shared the same color palette. These are the horror mind benders of cinema. Movies that don't just scare you, they infect your mind. It all begins with a scream that came 10 years too late. Number 1, Blue Sunshine, 1977. A group of people start losing their hair, and then their minds. Years after taking a mysterious strain of LSD known as Blue Sunshine, they snap, suddenly, violently, transforming into cold, emotionless killers. Part urban thriller, part anti-drug paranoia, part existential meltdown. Blue Sunshine is a film that feels like a bad dream you caught on a late-night TV broadcast. Its message? The counterculture rotted from the inside, and the hangover is just beginning. At number 2, Shivers, 1975. Before body horror became his signature, David Cronenberg gave us Shivers, a modern high-rise infected by a sexually transmitted parasite that drives residents to madness and lust. It's a movie about the infection of desire, the collapse of the body, and the perversion hiding inside modern architecture. Cold, clinical, but drenched in decay. Shivers turns the body into a battleground and the apartment into a petri dish of collective insanity. At number 3, The Crazies, 1973. George A. Romero's The Crazies is a paranoid nightmare disguised as a pandemic movie. A military bioweapon leaks into a small town's water supply, turning the citizens homicidal while the government scrambles to contain it. It's about loss of control, not just biological, but institutional. The real monsters aren't the infected. They're the ones in charge. And number 4, Liquid Sky, 1982. Welcome to New York's underground new wave scene. Tiny invisible aliens feed off the sexual energy of heroin addicts, while models and musicians drift through a neon haze of addiction and alienation. Liquid Sky is Blue Sunshine's fluorescent child. Drugs, paranoia, alien intervention, and the collapse of human connection. It's postmodern decay, painted in ultraviolet, for the MTV generation. At number 5, Altered States, 1980. A scientist experiments with sensory deprivation and hallucinogens until he begins to physically regress into an earlier form of evolution. Altered States is body horror's philosophy, a psychedelic descent into genetic memory and divine madness. It asks a question Blue Sunshine only hints at. What if the human mind isn't evolving, just remembering? And number 6, The Visitor, 1979. This one defies explanation. Part science fiction, part religious horror, part psychotropic nightmare. The Visitor combines demonic children, alien messiahs, telekinesis, and John Huston as a cosmic emissary of good and evil. It's what happens when Italian horror meets American moral panic, and everything melts together in beautiful chaos. It's a film that feels like a transmission from another universe. So there you have it. The greatest 6 horror mind benders of all time. These are films that reject formula. They don't want to scare you. They want to undo you, unmake you. Each one is a glitch in the system, a warning left behind by filmmakers who saw the world coming apart and filmed the fragments. So if you ever find a strange old VHS on a forgotten shelf labeled Blue Sunshine, do yourself a favor. Don't press play unless you're ready to see yourself fall apart. So, for wherever you may be, I'm craving Vann Candy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good riddance.